Well, one thing conspicuously absent during the pandemic so far has been live music and live events. With people discouraged from gathering indoors, it's been a really brutal year for Oregon's venues and concert halls.
Fox's Simon Gutierrez takes a closer look at how they're trying to survive and when they might be welcoming people back.
For venues that feature live music and events, the past year has been a struggle, to say the least. Most have had to stay closed the entire time, and they say a lack of guidance from the state has them unsure when they'll be able to open again. Under the state's reopening guidelines, concert halls and other indoor entertainment venues are technically allowed to be open, but physical distancing and capacity requirements have made that a non-starter.
Venues need to operate at 75% of their capacity or above, or they're pretty much losing money.
Jim Brunberg is founder and co-owner of Mississippi Studios and Revolution Hall. Both venues have been closed throughout the pandemic.
It's just been a year of heartbreak, really. Revolution Hall is the only activity going on over there is to go around and scrape spider webs off the walls and stay in touch with people who are holding tickets to shows that have been rescheduled.
The same is true for most indoor Portland venues, limited to 50% capacity, even in low-risk counties. They've been asking the governor's office for guidance on when they might be able to resume larger events.
We're seeing some science where some venues elsewhere, particularly overseas, are operating very safely, very well, with just masked audiences.
Under the current guidelines, venues' only way to open up to audiences would be to charge a lot more for admission.
And then only rich people would get to come see shows. And that's the opposite of what we're here for. We're here to provide access to people for shows.
A letter to Governor Kate Brown, signed by 24 venues and related organizations, asks her to consider allowing full capacity at venues in low-risk counties where vaccine is available to everyone. It also asks for an accelerated schedule for outdoor venues to reach full capacity. In the meantime, venues like Revolution Hall and Mississippi Studios will continue to try to book shows and events months down the road, with the realization they might need to be rescheduled.
We've rescheduled shows for a year now. We're getting really good at it, and that's about all we do.
We reached out to the governor's office about this. A spokesperson there said the governor is considering expanding indoor venue capacity. They didn't have a timeline, though, for when any kind of a decision might be made. I'm Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.